Okay, so now let's go to Radio Trista. Michael, good to see you again. Oh, you're here. Great. It really has been a while, Reen. Last time I saw you, you weren't even famous. Huh, what do you say? Want to give Radio Trista an exclusive interview? I'll pass. Besides, at the end of the day, I'm just a student. I don't want to be made into some national hero. Too late. Ah, nuts. Fair enough, I guess. It's not what you're here for anyway. You're here to help me out with the new talk show I'm working on for Radio Trista. A new talk show. Finally replacing Aubin time, huh? Gone before its time, truly. I still think of it as a success, though. So I want to take what we learned there and put it all into a new show in the same vein, to establish the talk show genre. See, this new one's got a theme to it. Towns. We'll focus on a different town or city in every broadcast. We're going to try to get to the heart of what makes each city we visit great, straight from the locals' mouths. Our first show is going to be a test case, and I'm going to need your help with it. Fine by me. But since you're asking me, I take it the first town you'll be covering is Trista? No, actually, we're going to Roar. Alright, Valimar, let's go. That's right. Our own backyard. Hopes that this place got way more famous after the war. It's gonna do wonders for our ratings. News shows live and die on those numbers. So do radio stations, actually. The battle in Heimdall gave us a bit of a boost, but our listenership isn't what it used to be. So now's our chance to win back their hearts and ears from those bastards at Imperial Chronicle Radio. Should have seen that coming. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone who can replace Misty, which doesn't exactly help matters. But even though we're not ready to air just yet, I want to get a feel for how the show's going to work as soon as I can. So basically, I want you to go around and get comments from people of Trista about what makes this town great. Sounds like something you can do for me? Not a problem. But do you have any guidelines for me, or should I just go around asking everyone I see what they like, why they like this town? I sure do. Why don't we limit it to 5 comments for now? And diversify a little, too. One from an elderly, from a kid, from a worker. And given that we're kind of a school town, one from a student and one from a teacher should round things out nicely. Try to get a hard-working first year for the student comment, and someone who won't mess with us for the teacher one. Got it. Sounds like a good mix of people. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. Let me know once you've got all the comments we need. Best of luck. Okay, let's do this. Our first stop? The elderly. I do need a comment from an elderly person, and Abbott's nothing if not elderly. Reen explained that he was collecting comments about what makes Trista great for our new radio show. Comments, you say? I've got a fair share of those. Hopefully I can give you one that works. Fingers crossed. What makes Trista great to me? I'd say it's because this place has a unique sense of vitality. You can see it at the key points in the school year, like these two. Being able to share in the major milestones of all these young students' lives brings me a joy that couldn't be found anywhere else. That's an interesting perspective. And I suppose it makes sense coming from an elderly person. I can hardly wait to meet the new students who will be here in just 2 weeks. Oh, I'm rambling now. Was that helpful? Absolutely. Thank you very much. How nice to hear. I do hope it ends up in that new show you mentioned. Alright. Next. A child. I bet Teasel would give me a good comment for the child category. Reen told Teasel he was collecting comments on what makes Trista great for a new radio show. I'd really get my comment read on a new radio show? Well, in that case, I'll happily give you one. If you wouldn't mind. Let's see here. I think the thing that makes Trista great is its pleasant, relaxing scenery. In spring, you've got the lino flowers. In fall, you have the falling leaves. Each season is beautiful in its own way. It's close to Heimdall, too, so I think everyone should come and look if they get the chance. How did I do? Was that okay? Oh, I just knew I was going to mess it up somehow. No, that was perfect. Thank you for sharing. Well, if you say so. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the upper class dorm and speak to you. Lotte works here in Trista, obviously. Maybe she'll give me a comment for Michael's new radio show. Reen told Lotte he was collecting comments on what makes Trista great for a new radio show. Really? That's an interesting idea. I don't know how useful my opinion will be, but if you want me to, I'm happy to throw my 2 mira in. By all means. What makes Trista great to me? I'd have to say that it's because we're a town with pride. No matter how many times the people here fall, they always get back up and keep moving forward. They don't let anything stop them from achieving their dreams and keep working hard until they're realized. Everyone has a deep sense of personal pride, and it makes me proud to be able to support people like that. I'm sure next year will pose us a number of new challenges, but I can say with confidence that we will prevail. I couldn't agree more. Thank you for the comment. Oh, not at all. I hope you can use it. Alright, next up is over in the school. Should be here. There you are. Alright, Vice Principal. You're the teacher we need, apparently. And why, pray tell, are you darkening my doorway today? I most certainly hope that you aren't here to tell me about some recent spot of trouble you've once again caused. I'm being completely honest when I say the thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Reen told the Vice Principal that he was collecting comments on what makes Trista great. Is that the case? Radio Trista certainly has improved its lot in life over the past year. I'm afraid it's of no interest to me, however. They're still not getting the ratings they were before the war, but they're on the right path, I think. They've been doing a lot of work to expand their audience, too. Rumor has it they're starting to broadcast in Crossbell. Did you say Crossbell? If there's a fraction of a chance that Rixia Mao may hear my voice, I can't let this opportunity pass me by. Comments for a new radio show, you say? I have no love for radio as a medium, but it would only be right for the Academy's Vice Principal to contribute his opinion. Nearly forgotten how crazy he was for Rixia Mao. Well, Michael wanted a comment from a teacher, and a comment by cajolement is still a comment. Would like nothing more, sir. Listen well, then. What makes Trista, the town of Trista, great, you ask? while you're standing in it is nothing short of the presence of the Academy founded by the famous Emperor Drykos. Care to elaborate on that? I would love to. This Academy is far more important to this nation than you realize. Countless numbers of men and women have passed through these halls of learning and been enriched by the knowledge they offer. Those men and women then go on to form the very backbone of society. Yes, that does include the men of the Imperial Army. To borrow the words of our wondrous founders, this academy is charged with creating the very foundation of the world. This town may be small, but it has the pride and dignity one would expect of such a key part of this great nation. I would postulate that it is the very presence of this academy that allows it to hold its head so high, wouldn't you agree? That's actually an incredibly sound argument. Emperor Drykos would words resonate even now, clearly. They certainly do. In fact, that's something I hope you keep in mind as you conduct yourself over the next year. I want you to make sure you pass your last year, use your last year here as fruitfully as possible, especially with the way your education tends to be punctuated with other work. You have me there. Thank you for your comments, sir, and for your advice. Alright, last one up is the gym. Oh, nope, she's over here. Gotta talk to Monica. I still need a student comment from Michael. You know, Monica's a hard-working first year. I'm sure her comment would be great. Reen told Monica about Michael's new radio show and his request. Me? Give her a comment for a radio show? That's fine. If you think I'm up for it, I'd be happy to help, or at least try. No pressure, just give me your honest opinion. That's all I need. Well then. The best thing about Trista to me is how it's full of wonderful people. You've got second years who inspire you, friends and classmates who are just fun to be around, and even outside the academy, the townsfolk are always there to support me whenever I'm feeling blue. I feel like having all these great people around allowed me to grow into the person I am today. I couldn't be happier that I chose to attend this academy and live in Trista. You and I are in the same boat there. It's been an amazing year. It really has. I can't deny that I'm sad to see Laura leave, but I'll try to make next year even more fruitful than this one. Besides, it'll take more than her leaving this academy to put an end to a friendship like ours anyway. That's for sure. Thanks for your comment, Monica. Hopefully you can actually use it. Great. I have all the comments I need. Now to get on back to Michael. Alright, can I just warp to Radio Trista? Nope. The closest would be the park. Without having to go through a door. And then, before I do that, supposedly, let's see, there. What's this? A comment submission for Radio Trista's new show, With Love, the Diva. A comment submission? But the show hasn't even gotten off the ground yet. And the Diva? Nah, there's no way. Well, no matter who it's from, I might as well hand it in with the other comments. Misty! Well, look who's back. How'd it go? You give me a bunch of amazing comments? I'd say so. Check them out. Reen gave Michael all the comments. Now that's the stuff. Couldn't have come up with more perfect comments if I wrote them myself. This show's got success written all over it. I knew you were the guy to call. Great job, Reen. Wow, I didn't think you'd be this happy about them. You're making me blush. Oh, and here's a bonus one. It was just on the table over there. Reen showed Michael the letter that he found. What do you mean it was on the table? I didn't see anything over there. You didn't? Wait, could it really be? Well, let's read this mystery letter. What makes Trista great? Towns change every day with the lives of the people who live there. They have this beautiful, ever-shifting sort of charm. Maybe that's what makes them great, though, huh? Sorry, I feel like I'm half dodging the question. To me, Trista will always be a town of memories, I suppose. That's how I'll always remember it. There may not be any one thing that makes it special, but I look back fondly on the time I spent there. If nothing else, I got to meet a lot of fun people. Speaking of towns, I'm strolling through one right now. I wonder what town's streets I'll be walking when we happen to meet again. I look forward to finding out. P.S. Good luck finding a host for your new show. When we happen to meet again, huh? So she's okay after all. Excuse me? I hadn't heard a word from her since the capital was occupied and the war broke out. Nobody else I talked to had any idea where she was either. For all I knew, she wound up dead in a ditch somewhere. I was really worried about her. Misty, I'm so glad you're all right. But where the hell are you? And what have you been doing? You could have at least told me you were alive. Clearly, dropping a letter by isn't too damn hard for you. But no, not a word. And what's this happy horse shit? Good luck finding a host for your new show? I don't want a new host. I want you, so stop slacking off and get your ass back here. Well, if that's how she wants to be, fine. I'll turn this show into such a sensation that she'll be begging me to take her back. You mark my words, Misty. You're gonna be back. You'll be back whether you like it or not. Someone's determined. Huh. I'm kind of surprised she actually sent us a letter like this, though. I definitely don't trust her after all she's done. She really must have enjoyed her time here. This has really made me think. Trista really is a wonderful place. Done and AP. Got some celestial bombs. Nice. Okay, so our third and final one. Let's see. I don't quite know. Is it here? Nope. It would be over here. Next one. Oh, hey.
Oh, I could probably fish here.
No, well, we're going to fish, Reen, but, hello. Hey, Kenneth, and Annabelle, too. It's good to see you again, Reen. So, you saw our request? I saw it, yeah. I wasn't quite sure what it was actually requesting, though. Mind clearing things up for me? Oh, I guess that makes sense since you've been away from Trista for so long. Where do I start? I'm sorry. This is really all my fault. Come on, you know that's not true. My brother's just being a pain. Yep, still lost. Well, you know that Annabelle's supposed to marry my brother, right? Our parents set that one up. Now she's been getting harassed by her family about when she's going to tie the knot. You can imagine that that's not a whole lot of fun for her. If I may be so bold as to interject, Lady Annabelle was not even informed of this arrangement until after it had been decided and agreed upon. As one would expect, she was thoroughly shocked when she found out. She even went so far as to run away from home, which in turn had a stark effect on her once elegant personality. I had no idea. Well, I have been gone for nearly a year. I feel as though some of the fault rests on my shoulders as well. As such, should the engagement's cancellation be realizable, I will do everything I can to make that happen. Wait, are you saying it's possible to call all this off? It may be, obviously. The first thing I did was ask my parents to call things off, but they wouldn't listen. Their only response was, it wouldn't do to insult a man of the Empire for no good reason, whatever that means. So with that escape route closed, I figured I'd try and go to the man himself and see if he'd call things off. My brother, charmer that he is, wasn't having any of it. He gave us a similar line about nobles not going back on their promises, and that was that. I imagine his greatest concern is our respective families' social statuses. The head of the Lake Lord family is only a baron, while my father is a viscount. I get it. He's worried that not going through with the wedding would be an insult to a family of higher status, huh? This kind of stuff makes upper-class society a real pain sometimes. You're telling me. Marriages of status and convenience often take precedence over those of love among the nobility. That much is true. But for my part, I wish for nothing more than Lady Annabelle's happiness, and this arrangement certainly isn't that. So with that in mind, I decided to talk to my brother one more time. Eventually, we managed to reach a very Lake Lord compromise. We'll settle this with an old noble tradition, the fishing battle. Ha! Now I get it. Fishing battles are split into two parts, right? Obviously, the main events between the two actual challengers, or captains in this case. But before that, their chosen vice-captain face off. So that means it took you a while to get there, but you got it. As team captain, I'd like you to fish as my vice-captain. I'd ask Annabelle to compete, but that seems kind of wrong? I don't know. Yeah, I figured as much. You guys have both done a lot for me, so I'd be happy to help, but do you really think I'm up for this? I mean, Annabelle's future is on the line here, and I've finished with you enough to I fished with you enough to quake in my boots when I hear the name Lake Lord. I used to think I knew my way around a fishing rod, but I'm feeling awfully rusty. Ha! I'm sure you'll be fine. We'll get that rod back in your hand, and you'll be landing the big ones again in no time. I'm not going to pressure you into doing it or anything, though. So if you want to pass, just pass. Still, what do you say? Alright, give me just 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that. Let's fish. Why not? Let's get fishing. I don't know if I'm up to snuff, but if you believe in me, maybe I've got this. Thank you so much. You have my humblest thanks for doing this for Lady Annabelle. You've definitely got this. Together, we're going to save Annabelle from this wedding of hers. I know we will. I'm so grateful to the both of you for helping me out like this. Alright, let's get fishing. Roughly 10 minutes passed. Eventually, Lake Lord 3 Lake Third and his vice captain emerged and began making their way towards them. Oh God. What have I got myself into? Well, look who it is. It's been a while. You haven't changed a bit. Still as lively as your bait, I see. How splendificent it is to meet you, and to speak with you again, Kenneth. Ha, good to see you in high spirits, Narcissus. So, what do you say we dive right in? No sense in lollygagging. This spot will do, I suppose. Fish of Trista, rejoice, for I have returned to grace your waters with my line once again. So that's the heir of the Lake Lord family. He definitely seems a lot more noble than you do. No offense. But how's he already familiar with the fishing spots around here? Well, he is a Thors grad. Oh, right. I guess if he loved fishing as much as you do, then he'd probably know this city from back to front. Lady Annabelle, how simply splendid it is to see you again. I hope that you will be suitably entertained by the spectacle that is about to unfold before you. Thanks. I'm sorry that my selfishness made you come all the way out here. Please, there's no need to apologize. This is entirely the fault of my foolish brother needlessly complicating things. I swear on my family name that I will defend our marriage. There is no need to worry your pretty little head. Yeah. So, I surmise that you are Kenneth, Vice Captain? Who am I? I am the delightful and delightful and stylish gentleman Narcissus. Though you may know me by my alias, the Crazy Wave. Not only do I hail from the Imperial Fishing Club led by Lake Lord III, I am one of its exquisite Elite Four. Allow me to offer you my most enthusiastic what? Okay, dude, you're hurt. Being chosen to face me today. May our battle be splendid. I'll do my best too, I think. Okay, I'm not reading his anymore. It's giving me a headache. Do they pay this guy to be by the word or something? Well, now that we've exchanged our greetings, I'll get right to explaining the rules. The goal of each part of the battle is the same. Catching a designated fish. First, the vice captains will compete. The team whose vice captain catches their fish first will enjoy the advantage of starting the second round early. I see. Sounds like a fair battle front format to me. Any skilled angler should be able to guide a capable vice captain after all. The outcome of this battle will determine the fate of your arranged marriage. Are you absolutely certain you wish to proceed with this, Lady Annabelle? I am. I am prepared to accept the outcome no matter what it may be. If you're sure. In that case, we're going to fish like we've never fished before and make sure you're happy. Oh, by the way, what fish will we be catching? Our vice captains will be attempting to catch a noble carp. I assume you were being rhetorical when you asked what we'd be catching. The giant swordtail is the only acceptable choice. Going after the big guy, huh? The most elusive fish in Trista. I've heard the rumors myself. A huge 250 rage swordtail who survived decades of battle. If we caught him, we'd be able to stuff our faces for 2 whole weeks and still have some left over. Lady Annabelle, please. If you wouldn't mind acting a little more like a lady of nobility, it would be very much appreciated at this delicate time. Huh. Now that's the Annabelle I know. Alright. Well, like he said, you're going to be catching a noble carp. You can use all the ground bait you like, but I don't know how much you have on you. Here, take some of mine. I should have plenty. Thanks. These all really come in handy. You can leave the area before you catch your fish, but we'll be in trouble if they catch theirs first, so don't wander off. Nah, no sightseeing tours for me. I guess I should get started. Good luck, Reen. We will be quietly and respectfully cheering you on. I like quietly. I see you... No, screw it. You can shut up. Well then, let the battle commence. May the best man win. Vice captains, assume your positions. Doesn't Reen technically have the advantage? And begin. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Round 1. Vice Captain Battle. Control Reen and catch a noble carp. Alright. Oh, I only have... Where did all my ground bait go? I didn't use them all. Let's fish. Alright. Come on. Get over here.
Now that's a catch.
Nope. Fish. Oh no, wait, that's the amount of fish I can catch. Get in here.
Now that's a catch.
7 mass. I have 12. There we go. It's been a while since I fished. Oh my god. I can't keep it up. Come on. Get over here.
Whoa, this is a big
Got it. Suck it. I did it. I caught one. Preposterous. The winner of the Vice Captain battle is Master Reen. Most impressive. You chose your second well, it seems. Well, Thors has some pretty big fish nowadays, so I figured I'd show a little school spirit, you know? Huh, did you now? I presume you mean to imply that your angling abilities have now surpassed my own? We'll find out soon enough, won't we? That we shall. I'm not ready. Oh, nice to know I didn't let our side down at least. Not a chance with fishing like that. You made that look like shooting fish in a barrel. That's a little extreme, don't you think? Narcissus is obviously really good at this. I'm sure he'll catch his in a minute. And there it is. Narcissus caught his fish 3 minutes after your vice captain caught his. Which means you get a 3-minute head start, Kenneth. Sounds good. I'll get started. Oh, you get a head start, huh? Hey, if you don't mind me asking, why did you care about this marriage so much in the first place? I thought you didn't care about anything other than fishing. Maybe when you finally mature, you'll understand. That's helpful. Look, I'm not about to tell you how to live your life. But I'm also not going to let you ruin someone else's either. Kenneth. Oh my. I would ask you to refrain from talking during a sacred battle such as this. Results are the only thing that matter here. I hope you haven't forgotten that. My bad. Sorry. Time for me to go and land Annabelle the big one. Alright. Out. My lady? Is something wrong? Not really. It's just that he never seemed to have a care in the world, and yet all this time he was thinking about me. Meanwhile, I was only ever thinking about myself. I haven't been showing him the respect he deserves. To him, this battle is a serious affair, and he's fighting with everything he has, but me? To me, it was just some tedious ordeal that I just wanted to have behind me as soon as I could. I'm so ashamed. That's nonsense, my lady. I understand how you feel, but save your apologies for later. Right now, he's over there fighting for what he believes in, fighting for you. You're right. I will leave everything to you, Kenneth. I can believe in you, right? Your 3 minutes are up. It's time for me to finish this, Kenneth. Round 2, Captain Battle. Control Kenneth and catch a giant swordtail. Alright, here goes. Alright, let's go. Get over here. Come on. Come on. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Get over here. I will have you for dinner. Come on. Come on. Don't you dare. Oh, God. My arm. There we go. Caught it. Giant sword tail. No points. 255 rage. No points. That should wrap things up here. The victor is decided. You did it, Kenneth. Well done, Kenneth. It can and it did. I gave about my all, and I was still defeated. I have no qualms with accepting the outcome. Ah, my arm. I cannot apologize enough for betraying your trust, Lady Annabelle. However, I believe I have no other choice. I have to request that our engagement be called off. Oh? Are you sure? You seemed dead set on going ahead with it before. Duels such as these put the very honor of the nobility on the line. The result has been determined, and I must now follow it. Besides, I believe there is a man far more worthy of your hand than me. Narcissus, we're leaving. Very well. Wait. Just wanted to say that I had fun fishing with you again today. But are you sure that you're okay with this? Why would I not be? I gave it my all. I leave satisfied. And you say I haven't changed. But what's the plan now? I'm guessing Dad's not going to be happy about all this. I intend to return to Crossbell and continue my training there. There's a lady there awaiting my return, after all. Is there now? Wonder if that's who I think it is. Well, give my regards to Kaguya, will ya? On a related note, you would do well to pay more attention to the world around you. If you don't do something about that personality of yours, Annabelle will... No, I suppose it's not my place to say. Regardless, stay diligent in your training. The matter of the wedding may be settled, but our own personal battle rages on. Sure, I'm down to fish any time. You really are a sly one. Kaguya. Not ringing any bells. I wasn't sure what to make of him at first, but your brother's actually a pretty nice guy, to be honest. Of course, he's my brother after all. Yeah, he's a little stubborn sometimes, but deep down, he's got a heart as big as the ocean. I almost find myself regretting that the marriage was not meant to be. He seemed a rather worthy partner. Yeah, I don't think that's for us to decide, but at least he gets to now. Yeah, good news, right, Annabelle? Well, I mean, Kenneth is very charming, but I mean... Annabelle? Yes? What is it? Just wanted to say I'm excited that we can go back to spending our days fishing together. My lady, forgive me for assuming, but have you set your eyes on Absolutely not. Well, one ordeal's over, but it looks like it's led straight into another one. And it's finished. 10 ground bay as a reward. I can't fish after this. Hello, Rean Schwarzer speaking. It's Neidhart. You're free, Schwarzer? Major Neidhart, what a pleasant surprise. Yes, I suppose I'm free right now. How can I help you? Line up, Schwarzer. It's not a matter of life or death or anything. But I'm at the academy on business right now, and I hear you are too. I thought it might be a good time for the two of us to exchange information. Oh, that does make sense. Where are you now, sir? The faculty lounge. I'll be here for a while yet, so there's no need to rush yourself. Just come speak with me when you have a moment. See you there. We haven't had a chance to speak with him face to face for a while, have we? It's not urgent, but I definitely don't want to let the opportunity to talk slip through my fingers. Good luck, you two. Alright, faculty lounge. Oh, nope. Hello there, Major. It's good to see you again, Schwarzer. Likewise, sir. I've been keeping up with your exploits with the army. It's not hard to, after all you've done. Harder still not to hear about yours as the Ashen Chevalier. Although, I'm sure that feels more like a burden than a source of pride. Well, I chose the path for myself. I have to accept whatever comes with it, whether good or bad. What brings you to the academy, by the way? Not much. I'm only here to return some documents I forgot I had in my possession. I don't have much time to spare here, but it seemed like a waste to not get the most out of it. Which is why I wanted to see how you were doing. Really? Thank you very much for your concern then, sir. Schwarzer, there comes a time when your desires to follow your beliefs clashes with the preservation of your own well-being. It relieves me to see that you're doing better than I anticipated, but... Sir? Look alive, Schwarzer. Show some spirit. Yes, sir. Sorry. It's just that your eyes don't seem to have the vitality in them that they once did. I suppose I could make the time to lead you in some training. Nothing, reignites a man like being pushed to his limits. Of course, this offer includes the rest of the men in your class too. Why am I getting the sense of deja vu here? All of us, sir? That's what I said. Think of this as my final lesson to you. I don't intend to force you into it either. Just know that the offer's on the table if you're interested. Let's get sweaty. Most definitely, sir. Look at that. I see a little bit of fire back in your eyes already. Gather the men and meet me in the gymnasium. Oh no. Swimming lessons. The return. I wonder if that got picked up. That certainly probably did. It might be starting to get warmer, but nobody in their right mind would call this swimming weather. How did we find ourselves in this situation to begin with? Well, Major Nightheart said he wanted to give us some training, but maybe I should have asked him to clarify exactly what that training was. I don't know. Swimming in this weather might make for effective training. Unusual, sure, but effective. I'm just wondering what possessed you to call me for this. Stow the whining, Alberea. We've got training to do. We'll start with warm-ups, done in accordance with the manway method. Lest we forget. So that means we'll be racing one-on-one until we've all raced each other, right? If my memories of exhaustion and pain are to be believed, then yes. Glad to see it's made an impression. Schwarzer, you get the first pick. Yes, sir. Gaius, I challenge you. Would you race me first, Gaius? With pleasure. Our competition never let me down. I don't know if I'll even stand a chance, but I'll definitely try. I'm counting on it. Remember the fishing minigame? Well, it looks like it's back. Take your positions and begin. Yep, triangle or circle. Alright. Oh my god, okay, so I got it. Also, every other attempt, the music just cut out. The music just would not play in that minigame. Oh, that was close. You're a whole lot faster than you were last time we raced, guys. What can I say? I owe it all to the manway method. If you stop talking when you should be training, you'll both be even better. Your race is done. Get back here so the next one can get started. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. There we go. How's everyone? Alright, now that you've all raced each other, we can move on to phase 2 of our training. Rest? Me? Oh, you're too kind, instructor. But I don't need it. Not after 4 swim races. Well, we'll just have to try and hang in there. As bad as this is, it's our last chance to do it together. Reen, next time you think torture would be more fun together, don't call me. What is this? What is Instructor Nightheart thinking? Try to scrutinize the unfathomable will only tire you out. Just give it up and don't drown. Oh. Oh no. It's the girls. Yep, knew it. Celine, what are you doing here? What are all of you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. How could you all be so heartless, coming here and having fun without inviting us? Deciding to train by yourselves without even extending the offer to us? Honestly, I expect better of you. For the record, I was perfectly content to just watch, but they roped me into it. Same here. How you humans can just casually strip off most of your clothes when it's this cold outside is truly mind-boggling. Either way, it's not fair hogging the pool. Yeah, we want to swim too. Totally. And that's why we're here to liven up your sad-faced little party. By challenging you all to rollicking team battle. A challenge, huh? Very well, we accept. This battle will consist of 5 races, each matching a man against a woman. Whichever team secures more victories win. And to raise the stakes, the losing team will have to do whatever the winning team asks of them. How does that sound? Sounds like I'd better start thinking of what I want you guys to do. I take it we don't really get a say in all this, do we? Still. Adios have mercy on whoever gets matched against Laura and Fee. They'll have one hell of an uphill battle. That's sad. I still think we have a perfectly good chance of winning this. Totally. They're all worthy competitors. Then let's not waste time. Schwarzer, you're up first. Get out there and earn the men's team a glorious victory to inspire the rest. And remember, failure is not an option. Yes, sir. So you're sticking with poor Rena in front, are you? Well, in that case... Now that I think about it, it's been a long time since I got to check out the girls in their swimsuits. Reen. Let's see. Well, if I don't, I feel like I'm going to get slapped. Laura sure is toned. Must be all that sword training. Those powerful legs. If I let those thoughts go any further, her dad will pop up and kill me. Looks like you're on deck, Laura. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, oh well. Why me? I just let Reen's wandering gaze pick for me. Now show us what you've got. Oops. I didn't know that. I just thought, well, since I'm dating her, like, she would kill me for A, staring at someone else, and B, staring. Alright, concentration. Yes, got it. Whew. It seems the victory is yours today. You really become an exceptional swimmer. I'm impressed. Well, I was fighting to the very last breath and things still could have gone either way. Okay, that's enough chit-chat for now. We've got plenty more races to get through. Get back here so we can start the next one. I mean, there's no point in adding more, but one by one, the rest of Reen's team lined up for their races. But in a move so devious they probably should have seen it coming, the girls' team just put Laura in feet for... What? Okay, that's cheating. And as a result, the boys' team was soundly defeated. Man, that's not fair putting the same people. We should at least use everyone once. There's no way that wasn't cheating. Well, technically, no one specified that the same swimmer couldn't race more than once, but come on. Well, if you have a problem with our totally fair results, then... Whether you want to accept the result or not, a defeat is a defeat. Crying about your opponent not playing by the rules wouldn't save you in a war zone. The swimming pool is no different. It kind of is, but... Oh? Morality is a very personal thing. Everyone has times when they need to stray from the path of righteousness. What one person perceives as an act of cowardice might be part of another's master plan to defeat them. The strategy employed by Instructor Sarah may seem unreasonable to you, perhaps even cheap. I can certainly understand that. But there's no way of getting around it. Defeat is defeat. She chose the most effective strategy available to her and claimed victory over us. That's the way it is. Well, it's hard to argue with that. I'm surprised to see you, of all people, backing up Instructor Sarah's loophole exploiting strategy, though. So am I. What brought this on? Nothing in particular. I still find myself less than thrilled with your ways, and by extension, the practices of the Bracer Guild. But I can't deny that the Guild's existence and its methods will be a vital part of this nation's future. I see. Glad to see you've had a change of heart. I wouldn't go that far. Anyway, let's get this over with. What are your orders? Oh, almost forgotten about that. Oh, how about we all go play tag? That way, that'd be way more fun than some boring old training. I'd almost managed to forget that we'd done that once before. Is that it? I was expecting something more grueling, like hours of push-ups while you ate cake in front of us. Hey now, the girls made their choice, and who are we to question it? Yes, that's absolutely true. We must give the winners their due. Their desperation is palpable. Well, I guess I can go with that then. There's no harm in making the punishment fun for everyone. Well said. Okay, I pick Major Nightheart to be it first then. Me? I mean, you were part of the losing team, so... I mean, on the one hand, I find it incredibly cheap that happened. Just sending Laura and Fee over and over again. But hey, at least they're being good sports about it. In the end, they all chased each other around the pool until no one had any energy left. As usual, poor pitiable Reen found himself accused of many scandalous acts he certainly had no intention of committing. But eventually, their strange yet surprisingly enjoyable training came to an end. I wasn't expecting to be forced to participate in that horseplay as well. Still, it wasn't a completely unenjoyable change of pace. That's true. Personally, I'm exhausted. Sir, I wanted to thank you for doing all this for us, and all the other times too. There's no need to thank me. Let's see. Take this. It's not much of a parting gift, but I'd like you to have it all the same. A Zerum capsule. Are you sure? When am I ever not sure? I hope you will make good use of it. I'll be returning to the faculty lounge for a while before departing the academy. If you happen to need something, just stop by and speak to me there. I will, sir. I did it.